on Star Trek
Voyager. Tons of them. We joked constantly, and I think to the chagrin of the crew, because we would add time. They were getting overtime. I don't know why they did, but we constantly screwed around. And my big thing was mooning Kate. I would kind of slip down Neelix's pants just a little bit, and I'd go, "Captain, you seem to have dropped a phaser." And I would moan her just about every time she came on the set, and she would howl. And
in Canada, we call that pulling an Aykroyd.
Pulling an Aykroyd, yeah. Dan Aykroyd did it as the plumber, right? Or that kind of thing. And then I used to kid Jerry Ryan a lot because she was wearing a derma regenerating suit. That's why that thing was so skin tight. It was regenerating her skin. So because I guess it had been bruised in the Borg transformation or something like that. I constantly used to say, "Let's see if that thing worked. Take it off, come on." But we did constantly just, fooling around all the time. Bob Beltran particularly was very funny. He could imitate anybody and really well. I mean, weird people like Bob Dole. I mean, he could just do the strangest people. And he was very funny. I mean, he had a difficult time remembering his lines. I think because he didn't look at them. And Beltran is a very funny man. He would always, we had a guy on the set, his name was Cosmo, and he was the script supervisor, and he was the guy you would call when you forgot your line. You'd be doing a scene, "Captain, I think, Cosmo, what's my line?" Cosmo would go, "There's a phaser," and then you continue. But Beltran was constantly calling Cosmo, because when Beltran was on the set, Cosmo had to be on his toes. And Beltran sometimes put his lines on the bottom of his coffee cup, so you often see him going, "Captain, I think there's a corned beef sandwich on deck 9, or whatever the heck the line was. But he'd always be, "Captain, Cosmo was my..." Anyway, the interesting thing is I called Beltran at home and got his answering machine. And on it he said, "Hello, this is Robert. Cosmo, what's my name?" And I realized Cosmo was living at his house, killing him all day. It's kind of amazing. I'm kidding.